What's up guys, it's Ben in Parts. Welcome back to another episode of this Cryptid cast series. I thought I was going to give this series a rest tomorrow and publish some different kind of video, but I thought I would wrap it up with yet another kind of cute, kind of sweet, kind of weird lumberjack cryptid. One of those bizarre cryptids reported from the lumberjack era that could exist, but also seems so unlikely as to provoke disbelief. And today we're going to go with the Treesqueak. It's mentioned in Henry H. Treon's Fearsome Critters of the Lumberwoods. Not a huge amount is known about the Treesqueak, so I thought I would just make it short and sweet, but also thought-provoking and fascinating. So, what is the Treesqueak? According to the book, some people claim the mating call of the Treesqueak is just a dry tree lodged in a so-called skullmarm. However, that the, quote, old boys of the woods know better, and that the sound that people attribute to a dry tree is in fact the Treesqueak, and it's a, quote, untrustworthy animal still quite common in the North Woods. So even to this day, in the 21st century, it's supposed to be a common creature. And as regard to what it looks like, it's, quote, built something like a weasel, and with the same nice, friendly disposition, he is chameleon-like. So it physically resembles a weasel and could indeed, in my opinion, be some kind of subshoot of the weasel species. And it can seem nice and friendly and approachable and cute, a bit like a rabbit, I imagine, but at the same time, it's chameleon-like, and it can literally wrap itself around tree bark and match the bark exactly, according to the book. So in other words, not only is it like a weasel in its deportment and in its slyness, but it can also adapt itself and camouflage like a chameleon. And furthermore, that chameleon-like nature also extends to its calls. It has a variety of them. One call is a whine like a panther, one call is a squeal like a young pig, and one call is a roar like, quote, a bunch of cannon crackers at a shotgun wedding. So, in other words, not only can it physically change, not only is it physically ambiguous, it can also camouflage. So a fascinating creature which is like a kind of mishmash, but also at the same time distinctly weasel-like. It's a bit like a weasel, a stoat, a ferret. It's the same kind of thing. And apparently the prime place to look out for this Treesqueak is windy days towards sundown. So this is one of those cryptids that if you are in a specific region, the North Woods, and you go there at windy days towards sundown, you absolutely have a chance of seeing it. Presumably because I assume it's off hunting, it's off finding prey, it's off trying to see what it can find to eat. It's meant to be somewhat aggressive. The book describes it as a little bit aggressive, and I'm not sure exactly how it means aggressive. Does it mean aggressive in the sense of it going after prey? Does it mean aggressive in the sense that it goes after people? We don't know, but it is described in some sources as weasel, bird or squirrel-like, and it's said that any unaccounted strange noise that can't be explained by any rational means is often attributed to the Treesqueak. Some sources do claim it eats berries and fruit, that it lives in trees, and that it's commonly heard but rarely seen. So I imagine it's more of a squirrel-like predator, but at the same time has characteristics of a weasel. But what do you guys think? Have any of you ever seen it? Do any of you know any information about it? Have any of your relatives claimed to have seen it? Do you have any old folk tales to pass down? Please post that in the comment section below. That would absolutely be fascinating. And I will see you in the next episode the day after tomorrow.